Have you ever walked into a room, said something and felt completely ignored? Or maybe you've been in a group of friends where someone constantly talks over you, dismisses your ideas, or even cracks jokes at your expense. It stings, doesn't it? But here's the truth. People disrespect you not always because of who they are, but often because of how you respond. And today, we're diving into how Stoicism, the ancient philosophy of mental strength and self-control, can fix it. Now let's get real. Disrespect happens everywhere. At school, when classmates laugh when you answer a question. At work, when your boss takes credit for your idea. In relationships, when your partner ignores your boundaries. Even online, when random people throw hate in the comments. The question isn't whether you'll face disrespect. The question is, how will you deal with it? Because here's the hard truth. You can't control how others treat you, but you can control what you tolerate and how you respond. And that's where Stoicism steps in. The illusion of control. What if I told you that half the disrespect you feel in life isn't real? It's an illusion you've built in your head. Let me explain with a story. Imagine you're walking down the street and a stranger bumps into you without saying sorry. Instantly your brain goes, wow, how rude. That person has no respect for me. But pause. What if they just had a terrible day? What if they didn't even notice? Here's what Stoicism teaches. Most of what we think is disrespect isn't personal. It's projection. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, when someone insults you, it's their problem. The real harm is only if you let it disturb your peace. In day-to-day life, this means stop giving people free rent in your head. Your coworker ignores your email. Maybe they're drowning in work. Your friend cancels plans last minute. Maybe something came up. That driver who cut you off. You'll never see them again. Don't attach your worth to how others act. Respect yourself first. And outside disrespect won't stick. Why people disrespect? Here's the uncomfortable truth. People disrespect you because you've trained them to. Let me take you to a relatable story. Think about that one friend everyone interrupts. They start talking and immediately someone else jumps in. Why? Because over time, that person didn't push back, didn't command space, didn't set boundaries. People learn how to treat you based on what you allow. If you let people constantly talk over you, they'll keep doing it. If you let people joke at your expense and you laugh along, they'll think it's fine. Stoicism flips this. Respect isn't demanded, it's commanded by the way you carry yourself. This isn't about being aggressive. It's about quiet strength. Speak less, but mean what you say. Don't over-explain your boundaries. State them calmly once. Don't chase approval. Earn respect by respecting yourself. When you stop needing validation, people start giving you respect naturally. Self-respect versus external respect. You'll never get real respect from others if you don't first respect yourself. Here's a simple story. Picture two co-workers. The first one constantly complains, gossips, and needs recognition. The second one works quietly, handles pressure with calm, and doesn't overreact. Who do you think gets more respect, even if neither one asks for it? Stoicism teaches self-respect is the root of all respect. Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Meaning, stop chasing how people see you and start living by your own principles. This looks like waking up early and sticking to your discipline, controlling your emotions instead of lashing out, saying no when something violates your values. When you respect yourself through action, people notice, even if they don't admit it. The first Stoic shift, control your response. Here's the secret. People can only disrespect you if you give them permission. Imagine someone insults you at work. You're so slow at this. Option 1, you snap back, argue, and now they know exactly how to push your buttons. Option 2, you laugh, stay calm, or simply move forward without engaging. Which response commands more respect? Stoicism says you can't control what people say, but you can control what you make it mean. That's emotional control. That's real mental strength. The next time someone disrespects you, pause. Count to 3. Ask yourself, does this really matter? Most of the time, it doesn't. And when you don't react, you rise above. Now, before we dive deeper into how Stoicism actually trains your mind to deal with disrespect, I want to pause for a second. If you're finding value in this, if you're starting to see how self-respect, emotional control, and a Stoic mindset can change your life, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Because we're building a community here around personal growth, mental strength, and modern Stoic wisdom that will help you not just survive disrespect, but command real respect every day. The silent rule of respect. Here's something nobody tells you. Respect isn't lost. It's given away. Every time you let someone cross a line without saying anything, you hand over a little piece of your dignity. And eventually, you wake up wondering, why does everyone disrespect me? 6. The friend who always borrows. Think about this. You have that one friend who always borrows money, but never pays you back. The first time, you let it slide. The second time, you smile and say, it's okay. By the 5th time, you're frustrated, but you stay quiet because you don't want conflict. Guess what? You didn't just lose money, you lost respect. Here's what Stoicism says: no one can take your dignity unless you give it. Epictetus reminded us, if you want to be respected, begin by respecting yourself, and respecting yourself means setting boundaries. Boundaries are not walls, Hook. Most people confuse boundaries with being rude. But here's the truth. Boundaries aren't walls, they're doors. They show people how to enter your life. In day-to-day life, boundaries look like telling your coworker, I can't take on extra work right now. Telling your partner, I need time alone to recharge. Telling your friend, I don't appreciate being joked about like that. Boundaries aren't about pushing people away. They're about teaching people how to treat you. And the moment you start calmly setting them, people shift their behavior or they leave. Either way, you win. The workplace example. Let's go to the workplace. Imagine you're the person who always stays late, always says yes, always covers for others. At first, people thank you, but soon it becomes expected. And when you finally say no, they act offended. Why? Because you trained them to see you as someone with no limits. A Stoic response flips this. You calmly state your boundaries early. I can help today, but not every day. I'll stay late this week, but I have commitments after that. No anger, no guilt, just clarity. And here's the secret. People respect consistency more than sacrifice. Stoic wisdom on boundaries. Seneca once said, if you would be loved, love yourself first. That's not selfish, it's Stoic wisdom. Self-respect creates the foundation for every other kind of respect. Day-to-day Stoic practices for boundaries. Clarity over conflict. Don't over-explain. Don't argue. Just state your limit calmly. Calm tone, strong stance. You don't need to raise your voice. Boundaries spoken softly but firmly carry more weight. Consistency is key. The moment you bend your own boundary, people learn it's negotiable. Life lesson: when you respect your limits, others start respecting them too. Let's imagine this. You're a phone charger. If everyone plugs into you 24/7 without limits, you'll burn out. But if you control when and how you're used, you last longer and work better. That's what boundaries do in life. They keep your energy, self-confidence, and dignity charged. Here's a hard truth. People don't just disrespect you because of what you say. They disrespect you because of how you react. The fastest way to lose respect? Lose your temper. The argument that backfired, picture this. You're in the office, and someone makes a snide remark about your work. You're always so slow with reports. Your blood boils. You clap back, well, at least I actually checked my work, unlike you. Now what happens? People don't remember your smart comeback. They remember your anger. They remember that they can control you with just one little comment. That's giving away power. Stoicism says, the one who angers you controls you. 11 Why reactions matter more than words. Hook. Here's the thing. People are constantly testing you even when they don't mean to. And your reaction teaches them how much respect to give you. If you explode when someone teases you, they know you're easy to provoke. If you sulk when you're ignored, they know silence controls you. If you stay calm, composed, unshaken, they know you can't be broken. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Day-to-day life proof. The calmest person in the room is always the one people look to. Not the loudest, not the angriest. The calm one. The social media trap. Let's be honest, we live in a world where disrespect is just one comment away. Someone online types, "You're dumb." You don't know what you're talking about. Your instinct. Type back a furious essay proving them wrong. But the Stoic way, ignore or laugh, or say something so calm it disarms them. Remember, disrespect is bait. Your reaction is the hook. If these lessons are hitting home, if you've realized how often your emotions give away your power, do yourself a favor and subscribe. Every video here is like training your mental muscles, building self-discipline, and practicing modern stoicism, so you don't just survive disrespect, you master it.